Hello, it's me, Jack-a-Lopium. Welcome along. We are back playing some more Encased. It's a post-apocalyptic SRPG. It's a bit of a mystery. We're trapped under the dome. This is our party. This is my Jack-a-Lopium character. And we've got Crump, who's like a hand-to-hand specialist, who's a bit of a criminal. We've got a arena fighter Fox, who's also a melee fighter, and then we've got Katarzyna Beletska, who is a scientist who might be getting traded out at some point, I guess. What level is she actually? So yeah, welcome along. We are... Okay, she's level 10. She's not all that far behind, I guess, but maybe we'll swap her out for the Sparrow. I don't know. We are inside Magellan base. So last episode we were in the parking lot of Magellan base. But this is Magellan base proper. I've already done the registration. There's a little test you have to do. It's super annoying, so I didn't commit it to camera. And so, the one thing we are going to have to do before we carry on is we're going to end up losing Katarzyna because she just really wants to go into the Magellan base. That's like her quest. So we are going to... I don't think we can strip her relic weapon. No. I think we're going to unequip everything else. We're just going to strip her down. Because as soon as we click in here...
Katarzyna raises the collar of her white coat to hide her face. She looks around cautiously.
There are more cameras now. It's only been 3 months.
She whispers. The white turns to you.
Thanks for your help. Anytime you need anything, just say so and I'll get you anything you like. I hope I make it back to the laboratories.
The white waves once, swings her bag onto her shoulder and disappears. You don't quite understand how she vanished so quickly.
And so she is gone. I don't know if she... I mean, this is the quest that she had. It's called Help Me. So I don't know if she's just not available from now on, maybe. I don't know. Which is maybe a bit of a shame. I mean, I do have a bunch of healing on my main character, so I don't really need her for the science kind of stuff. Oh, there you go. It has loaded in. You can read that for yourself. Welcome under the domes. Okay, that told us nothing. Anything else? There's another stack of leaflets. There are leaflets everywhere by the look of it. Is that the same one? Yeah, I think that's the same one.
Come on, you darn thing. Work.
Okay, this could be a little kind of kill 10 rats type quest. Muscular Orange is poking around in the Vega vending machine, hand jammed in the dispensing slot. Something clatters inside with a loud echo. The out of order machine must have failed to release a purchased item. Silverwing job descriptions changed very little after the incident. That doesn't highlight, but their authority as well as responsibility increased. Rules require administrators to oversee implementation of new committee laws on the field. There you go, a new committee, you can read that. Monitor staff performance and generally stay on their toes when it comes to oranges, especially when it comes to oranges. Watch without getting involved. The orange isn't being too careful with the device. The machine is wobbling from side to side, squealing and grinding. A light bar with a black silhouette of a dancing stripper flashes several times, then finally goes out. So he's... I thought that was a drinks machine, but I guess you can't see porno on a drinks machine, so he must be on an early version of like the internet. The orange yanks a handful of wires out of the machine, then retrieves a few cups of noodles and counters. Oh, perhaps it is a drinks machine. There's porno on the drinks machines. That's pretty advanced, man. Let's keep watching. Gives it a kick. He takes no notice, but then he walks off. Yeah, why is there like porno on it? So yeah, that's a bunch of bolts and a pile of crystals. It was marked as some... You don't want to see that. It was marked as somebody else's, but we took it anyway because maybe that's a perk of being a silver. We just get all the free porno we want. But then why wouldn't we? You know, Silver Wing is like the kind of leadership, so why wouldn't we get porno for free? Handful of earth. I always just highlight that handful of earth because it looks like the same icon as black powder, which is used obviously for making bullets, etc. Handful of the earth.
Hello, employee. Could you help me, if you don't mind?
Hello, employee. So somebody's asking for help from somewhere. But was it Indra? I want to check all these flower pots, man. Don't come in between a man and his flower pots. If you know what's good for you. If he hands over what he stole, you'll keep silent. So this is somehow we saw taking drinks from a drinks machine. I don't really care. Take the soda, accept your plunder silently. Yeah, eat up here, he says.
I hope we won't see you again.
Yep, so we are like drinks machine vigilantes. So we'll search the janitor's gear. Actually, we will take that because we can break this down. We get some plastics and like 2 XP. And then yeah, some of these toilets are busted up, so nothing in that busted up one, unfortunately. It is showing we're mildly hungry. We can drink in the... There you go. Thirst quench, but... We could eat what we took from that guy. A bunch of rat feet. I don't think they've been cooked, right? They're just the ones I got from the car park earlier. I'm gonna eat the beef noodles. Tasty, yummy, good times. Bit of ramen.
So, did you manage to fix the terminal?
No, man. There you go. Our Silver Wing privileges got us in here. We of course start by searching the flower pots. And another inactive black relic. I did get one from somewhere else. And a handful of earth. I'm going to take them all. I want to show. So there's the black powder and there's the earth. They look so similar, look. So similar. Who knows? A bunch of money. A bunch of glue. Which I presume you need if you don't have any money. Just to get by the day. Yep, money. Scissors are pretty good. They're worth collecting because then you can make lockpicks out of them. Okay, we've seen this one. It's the same one over and over. Anyway, let's move on because I can't hang around here forever. So the elevator goes downwards. The base is an underground base by the look of it. You put the selectron against the elevator panel and press the call button. Sound in the speaker crackles slightly like on an old record. Let's just go down one level at a time. We'll check out the warehouse. Oh. Drinking some vanilla Coca-Cola. Diet.
Floor level -2. Warehouse and park.
Alright. So there's some guy, Natasha Davenport.
Hey, can you come over here? It will literally... Salutations.
Yeah, there you go. She's carrying a huge wrench and she squints up at us. She's clearly collecting stuff. She sends a soft pale hand with neat fingernails. I'm so-and-so, air conditioning technician. Can you lift me up? I need to get into the ventilation system. Let's hoist her up. Interlocking your hands, you help Natasha climb onto your shoulders and with some difficulty lift her off the ground. She pulls herself the rest of the way up into the ventilation tunnel. Having shifted the grate, she playfully blows you a kiss. Thanks, she says. Drop by again sometime and we'll catch up. With a quick wave goodbye, Davenport disappears into the ventilation system. Has she got anything to trade? Give me your combons.
Come back again.
We won't worry about that. So there you go. And there's Jack.
I'm listening.
Yeah, okay. Let's go and explore the warehouse. A loud banging on the door. Whoa. Dull thumps can be heard from behind the gates. The technician at the terminal pulls off his headphones and scans the area uneasily. Give me a break. I told you not to hammer on the door. It's a vehicle entrance. Instead of an answer, a heavy, angry blow and an incomprehensible shout comes from behind the gate. So we can either order the blue to open the door, observe what's happening, or listen to the voice. Order the blue, why not? The technician refuses. No way, he says, forget it. The gate is automatic and it's solid, reliable equipment. More importantly, if I bypass the program and open it, it will cause a malfunction. He shakes his head in irritation. The officer who's pacing a parapet above the loading dock stops and listens intently. I recognise that voice, he says. Open the gate, that's Kepler. He went out there with a caravan this morning. Did you hear me? Open that damn door. The technician looks up at the Blackwing officer with extreme displeasure. I don't know about Kepler, but even if Joseph and the Holy Virgin herself were knocking on the door is automatic, he says. What am I supposed to do? Break open the panel, knock out the fuse and pray that it will spring open? Also, what the hell, dude? It's the new committee. We have to submit explanatory documentation for every damn thing. Okay, we can't do it as a Blackwing. We could as a Silverwing. We do have authority. Walk up to the gate and open it yourself, which we could do. Don't get involved, just observe. And then there's more. Smash the emergency door opening device or ask Crump. Let's lean on him with our Silverwing leadership. The blue grimaces in frustration but nods reluctantly. Okay, but remember, I'm the one who has to answer for it. No, you won't. The technician looks at you and Moreau again. Who's Moreau? Is he the security dude? He sighs, opens a panel, pulls out a fuse from amidst the mess of cables inside and presses a button. Rumbling and scraping, the massive door begins to shift upwards. Oh boy. By the strobe of flashing scarlet lights, you see two huge figures in Blackwing servo shells. One of the fighters is wounded and the second is lugging him along with great effort. Duty officer, dispatcher, code 21, code 21, tell the medics. Right, cool. Having dragged the wounded man to the garage, the fighter props him up by a wall and falls down exhausted nearby. Get a doctor now, he screams. The chest plate of his armour is covered with a thick layer of desert dust, but the surname Kepler stamped on one side is still readable. He tears off his helmet and hangs his sweaty head under the stream of cold air flowing out of the air conditioner. You shift your gaze to the wounded man. Oh, okay, wow, yeah, he looks like he's in some kind of distress. His cross-lacerated armour is covered in blood and hydraulic fluid. There are no bullet holes, but judging from the abundance of blood, this soldier is at death's door. Any kind of unskilled interference may well kill him. However, we do have a bunch of skills we might be able to use. Do what you can to help the injured man. Hang on until medical help, or give the injured man first aid, or a med kit. Let's use a med kit. Searching through the pockets of your uniform, you find a Maximum medical injector, a sophisticated emergency first aid device. Yeah, I do have one, and now we've used it. The black is rapidly fading. You remove his helmet, press the injector to the side of his neck and press the button. So only a Maximum would have worked. The soldier screams and his eyes open wide. He's fully conscious again. You don't have to wait long. A few minutes later, a thin old man in a white lab coat appears in the warehouse, accompanied by two gloomy looking oranges and a technician. The blue deals with the armour's locks easily. After evaluating the victim's status, the doctor injects a few cc's of painkiller into him and steps aside to let the oranges through. The silent attendants load Holiday onto a gurney and roll him away. The doctor and technician leave shortly thereafter. Only you and Kepler are left standing beside the ruined servo shell. There you go. +1 reputation with the Blackwing. Not bad. So we save the guy. We might get access to a servo shell, but we already do have a servo shell up on the outside, so that's not too bad. Let's do another search. Always be searching. Springs, bolts, black powder, good times. Let's talk to Kepler. Kepler stands by the lacerated armour, staring vacantly into space. When you greet him, he turns and nods dully. Is Holiday going to be okay? He asks absent-mindedly, addressing no one in particular. Oh, there is the Doomsday Whistle, but I'm going to play for a few more minutes just because we're going to be editing, so we should have a few more minutes. And plus, I want to know, man. Kepler's expression grew serious. We were on caravans throughout the inhabited dome, and it's forbidden territories too. I signed an agreement not to discuss certain things. Many things, actually. Okay, we don't have any reputation with the committee. I don't know who the committee are. I guess they are the people that run Magellan, right? We're not a Blackwing either. But we do have conviction of 60. There you go. We gained a little bit of XP. Your logical argument persuades him. Fine, he says. But only because it might save your life. There you go. We got a bunch of XP. And we learned a bit about the Fops, which is a gang. I have killed a couple of them. You probably know that Maelstrom has begun to move lately. Highway 12 has become unsafe, he says. And this time we took a different route. We were passing through a phalanx patrol zone when the Fops attacked us west of here. Kepler's expression darkens. They recently started crossing the border more frequently. He takes you by the shoulder. It's obvious he's struggling with his anxiety. We were defending the caravans as best we could, he says. The Blues did the steering. We did the shooting. Holiday got pulled out of the truck. I was barely able to get him back. Those loonies armed with clubs and rebar for the most part. But if they ever got their hands on real weapons, both the new committee and Carmine Heights would drown in blood. I've heard... we've heard Carmine Heights mentioned a couple of times. What on earth is it? For some, it's a small democratic republic. I think it's named after somebody who we've met. The Black goes silent. Yeah, I don't know though. He loves wacky jokes and pizzas. Scored high in all of his training metrics. But discipline is lax. Sometimes Charlie acts like a complete imbecile. Alright, we don't want to open the doors. I want to just check to see if he's got anything. No, no, and no. So what happens if we do...
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Yeah, I mean, we do already have one, so it's not that bad if they don't let us. Are we able to? I mean, we are able to, but well, whether anybody gets the ump. Wow, for a box of matches. Oh, although it did give us a bunch of XP. Right, anyway, that is going to do it for this episode of Encased. We will... start again. Yeah, and we'll just carry on looking around this warehouse and this on sub level 2. Alright, so thanks for watching. Please do leave a like, comment and subscribe, especially if you want to see more Encased or even less Encased. Just tell me and then we'll move on to something else. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.
I get gas. Every day ends with a Tums festival. Right now, because of you, I gotta go to the bathroom.